Citroen with Lida 360, and I wanted to take a moment and talk to college students and university students who are starting to build LinkedIn profiles. I know a lot of you are contacting me because you're learning about it in business classes or marketing classes, that the power of LinkedIn is really where business professionals, recruiters, headhunters, and hiring managers are looking for their employees. So I wanted to share a few tips that you can start using to build out a really successful, powerful, but still very authentic and approachable LinkedIn profile. The first thing you'll see is you have a profile, and this is my profile. I have intentionally chosen a photograph that shows me as friendly and approachable and also competent and hopefully smart, because that's part of the brand that I'm building for myself. This isn't a photo of me on vacation with my family. It isn't a picture of my dog or my cat, because LinkedIn is a business tool. It's a professional platform where business-minded people come to connect. So you want to choose a headshot or a photograph that shows you more professional than casual, like you might have on Facebook. The second thing is to choose your name, which will be your real name. But if you go by a nickname, you might want to put that in quotes, because if I look and I see Stephanie, but if you answer the phone Steph, or if I see Jonathan, but you answer the phone John, then use that in quotes so it makes it easier for the person who sees your profile to know how to address you. Make sure you talk about what you do. Make sure that you think about your summary, because the summary is this area right here is not just where you put what's on your resume. And if you're struggling to put a summary together because maybe you don't have a lot of college experience outside of the classroom, maybe you haven't worked in a job, think about committees that you've served on, or team sports that you've participated in, or things that you might have done in your community that might indicate what kind of an employee you might be. Think about that as you're building your summary, and include keywords. If you've got any YouTube videos, you can put that in here too, and that gives people the chance to go and see more about you. Under the experience on your profile, make sure that you talk about your positions, not just what you did and where you worked and what the years were, but think about the kinds of accomplishments and results you produced. That's really important. A second thing I want to talk about are your groups. And the groups on LinkedIn are really, really important. I'm scrolling down, pardon me here. The groups are really important because a lot of times people will join groups and they'll have 50, 60 groups on here. But if you ask them how active they are in those groups, they really haven't been. So choose groups that you're going to post content to, that you're going to answer questions, share your perspective, and also that might align with an industry that you want to be in one day. So for instance, for me, I do a lot of work in the professional space. So things like Harvard Business Review and Forbes are really important. But an area that I'm passionate about is helping U.S. military transition into civilian careers. So I have a lot of those military to civilian type transition groups that I'm active in. And I am active in these groups. These are not just here to make it look good. The last thing I want to do is talk to you about your update. So on the homepage of LinkedIn, you're given an opportunity here to share an update. Consider sharing an update maybe every 7 to 10 days if you're not going to be really active on LinkedIn, because at least it keeps you top of mind. Some examples that you might want to share as updates are things that you're reading in the news, maybe something that's relevant to your career. But don't just post a link to an article or a news story. Think about something that you have to add to that. So do you agree with what the author says in the article? Do you have a different perspective on what that news report shares as insight? Think about things in the news. Share things that you're up to. So if you are ready to graduate, talk about what you're going to do after graduation. If you're looking for a job, it's okay to post that. But if all I hear from you is that you're looking for a job, that becomes kind of a one-way conversation. So make sure that at least every 7 to 10 days you're posting something. and use LinkedIn for all the power and all the tools that these buttons give you. Have fun with it, keep it professional, and remember that nothing you post online is ever private. So make sure that you're representing yourself the way you want other people to see you. And be authentic, have fun, learn from others, and share your personal brand and your reputation with those who matter. This is Lida Citroen, and I look forward to bringing you more tips in the future for LinkedIn, for college and university students making the transition, and for those of you looking to build your personal brand. Until next time.